Hey, this is the Fight Nerd. Today is November 6, 2010, and you guessed it, it's time for another vlog. Yay! Yay!
Okay.
That's Peter Lampasona. He's driving as always. I'm the Fight Nerd, as I mentioned, now that we know who we are. Today we're going to an amateur MMA show. Now, we were supposed to go to one yesterday, but we had some car trouble. Today we're hoping that the Millennium Falcon holds up and gets us there in one piece. But today we're heading, as I mentioned, to Wayne, New Jersey for Evolution Amateur MMA. And this is our second Evo show. Pete's been, I think, to a few more than I. There's not that many.
I've been to all of them, actually.
Yeah, so tell us a little about what the shows are like and what amateur MMA is and how it's different from other companies.
Well, okay. As far as it's New Jersey amateur rules, so people who are used to Pennsylvania amateur rules, rounds are a little bit longer here. Obviously, no striking to the head of a grounded opponent in amateur fights. As far as the promotion itself, I've always been very positive since I first came there on Evo MMA. I enjoy a lot of things about it. It's very well run. One thing I'll give credit to Steven Katz, who I know actually watches these. So
hi, Steven.
I'll give him a lot of credit for being probably the only amateur, and even in professional shows, this is very rare, to have a promoter who runs everything very much like on time. There are no gaps, there are no problems. He's very, very meticulous as far as the running of the show.
Last time, people who watched the previous vlog, we were trying to find a buffet. There's supposedly a buffet, and we never found it. And that's how I know Mr. Katz is watching, because he told us where it was. So this time we're going to hunt down that buffet, and if we don't get there, well, we're going to die trying.
He actually told us exactly where it was after the initial running gag, so if we can't find it there, I think we might just have some problems.
I think we're just morons. And Pete also has a bet today as well. This is a night of betting, because Pete has a bet with one of the fighters, and it's going to be really fun if it happens the way that we want it to. Pete, what's going on? What do you got going on?
Okay, it's kind of a long story. I'll try to do it as quickly as possible.
That's impossible.
All right. I've been writing a lot about Team Renegade because they're out in Levittown, and they've done this whole thing where they took 20 fighters. There are a few of them now that it's been going on for a couple of months. There were a few dropouts.
The story's already longer than it should be.
But they started with 20 people who didn't have any, very little martial arts experience, if any at all. And they want to get them to the point where they're fighting in amateur promotions inside of 2 years. And Ben Sires is fighting tonight, and he's the team captain. He was the archetype for that because he went in 2 years from just a little bit of a school wrestling background to being an MMA fighter. Now, I've watched Ben fight, and I was talking to his coach, Anthony Sansonetti, and we got to talking about a couple of things, and we were talking about pepper spray, and one thing led to another because I'm wacky like this, and if Ben wins, I'm going to get pepper sprayed in the face.
That's going to be awesome. And we're going to totally tape it when it happens, because it will happen. I'm that confident in this man that I've never seen fight before that it will happen. And I have a bet too that I just won today. I had to bet with Pete way back at the UFC Fan Expo, which was that I could not get him a pair of 16-ounce boxing gloves for free. For some reason, he doubted the Fight Nerd's ability to get free stuff. Well, lo and behold, and big shout out to this company, Knockout Athletics back there, if you can see that, has been kind enough to send us a pair of 16-ounce boxing gloves. So, Pete, I get a Little Caesars pizza and Crazy Bread. I won't be collecting it today, but I will be soon. Your thoughts on me getting Crazy Bread?
Well, for one, the original agreement was for a Little Caesars pizza, which I didn't understand because at the time I didn't know Little Caesars was still in business.
That's why we made it Little Caesars, because he didn't believe that that existed either.
Yeah, I've been proven wrong before, especially about pizza franchises and their continued existence. The Crazy Bread, that was a tack on, and
I don't tack on anything further to the deal, Lampasona. So yeah, he's speechless because I'm getting myself some Crazy Bread, and we're now heading through Manhattan because, as I mentioned in the previous vlog, we found a way to get through New Jersey essentially toll-free. We're going to do that today because we don't want to pay any freaking tolls. So we're heading to New Jersey. We're heading to see some amateur fights. We'll talk to you guys when we get there, and hopefully when we find the buffet. me singing whenever you're ready.
There are no more words to this song.
Sing, damn you!
It's just
Sing!
That's like telling me to sing the words to Rock and Roll Part 2.
Can you?
Yeah. Rock and roll, hey! Rock and roll. Hey! Rock and roll.
Still on the road, almost there. Alright, so we made it inside here at the Wayne Police Athletic League building, and there, right back over there, is the cage. Pretty nice. It's a little early still, so we managed to get here on time thanks to skipping all of those tolls. And over there is the Garv. I'm not going to zoom in because I can't zoom too much. And over here is the elusive buffet that we were trying to find last time, and here it is. We've got some baked ziti. There's some sort of salad goo, and there is more pasta. No wings this time, no finger food. It's actual legit food, so we did find it. So if Steven Katz is watching this, promoter of this event, we found the buffet and we're going to be eating it soon. Alright guys, Evolution Amateur MMA is done. I'm here now with the owner of the show, Steve Katz. Steve, I found the buffet.
There we go. Good.
Finally found the buffet. It was good food, it was good eats, I'm happy. But the show was, I want to curse, but I'm going to try not to. The show was spectacular. It was one of the best amateur shows I've seen. Walk us through this thing. This was great. We had first round knockouts, we had 2 really quick knockouts too.
We had the 3 title fights. We've been working on trying to boost the production level, getting these guys that have been with us or have the real desire, the spirit to fight and really want to get to the next level, give them those shots, those opportunities. I think we did that. The preliminary fights where you have a guy making his debut, they come from good camps. We have good scouting reports from them, and we look for the action. Like Mike Callow, a tremendous one-punch knockout. Mike Fierro at AMA, you know, they got a great camp. You got Charlie Brenneman, the Miller brothers, Jim Miller, a beast. Damn it, these guys are incredible. But you just never know what happens at this level. So we're trying to give a couple of fights like that, and the middle fights, the next level of our guys, and we want our title fights just to be off the hook. December 4th.
December 4th.
North Bergen, New Jersey, Schutzen Park, 5 minutes from the Lincoln Tunnel. Tickets are on sale now, in advance. We got VIP tables, VIP seating. It's going to be a great show there, and the things with the blood work we're getting worked out in advance this time, so it'll be a little bigger card.
Size of the card doesn't matter, the quality is what matters, and tonight's quality was spectacular. If you don't see amateur MMA, you gotta come down. Sometimes it's hit or miss, but Evolution's been 2-0 at this point for the shows I've seen. So what's the website?
CMAfighting.com is my website where it has some of the information. We want to go to evoammo.com.
Somewhere on this banner is the website.
There we go. Wait a second. There we go. Don't miss that. evoammo.com.
Here now with Joanne from Moms Who Kick. You're a mom who kicks.
I am a mom who kicks. Moms Who Kick is a charity. It's a not-for-profit organization. A group of moms over 40 years old, and what we do is we promote fitness, nutrition, basically that exercise and keeping yourself healthy can help prevent certain cancers, as well as aid recovery if you are suffering or fighting cancer. Basically, our calendar, this is our 3rd annual calendar.
Inside that thing there. That's what I want to see.
You want to see the inside? Okay, I'm a centerfold. Oh my gosh. Basically, 100% of our net proceeds goes to the American Cancer Society to benefit breast cancer research. And it's just a great cause. Inside this calendar, we have survivors of breast cancer. We have Jara. She's January.
Nice.
Now, she is only 38. Basically, you know what I said, we're 40 years and older, because when a woman is 40, that's suggested that she gets the first mammogram. But we want to show that you don't have to be 40. You can get breast cancer when you're younger than that. So it's really important for women to stay healthy. We also have another survivor in here. Where's my December girl, Antoinette?
Where is she? She's probably at my house right now.
She's at your house. Nope, she's right there. She actually has pink gloves, but as you can see, this is a black and white calendar, so those pink gloves are looking a little gray right there. But you know, it's a great cause. So
Joanne, how do we find out more about this organization?
MomsWhoKick.com.
Easy enough to remember.
Very easy to remember. Spread the word. Save the tatas, as they say.
Can't say no to a model like that. That's great.
There you go.
All right, Joanne, one more thing. Can you do a little kick for us since you are a mom who kicks?
Absolutely.
You gotta see the kick one more time.
Can you hold my calendar?
Gladly.
Ready? How about we do jab, cross, hook?
All right, hey, we're back, and we're here with Garv and the boys. Hey, Garv. Hey, boys.
Hey.
All right, so Garv.
These are the guys I train with. Tim over here, and the crew. This is Matt. I tell you, these guys are tough. Joe, and he hasn't trained in a long time. I even forget his name.
So now he's on camera, and he's gonna have to come back and train because everybody knows now.
I know.
And Garv, you got a show coming up as well, Damage, if you will.
Damage.
What's the proper way to say that?
It's Damage, but it's spelled with 2 M's, so we get the MMA in it. Damage Fight League. You got to check the show out Wednesday. November 24th, the day before Thanksgiving. Gonna be off the hook. Mike Macenzio, Chris Ligori fighting John Salgado in the main event. More UFC guys, Tara LaRosa, everybody's gonna be there. Be there.
You better be there. You gonna be there?
Yes, definitely.
He's not gonna be there. I can't believe that. That was so enthusiastic. But Garv will be there, and I will be there as well. So we'll see you guys there. It's all for the post-fight analysis. See you later, Garv. And Evolution Amateur MMA is over. We're now at a Greek restaurant, Avli, on Bella Boulevard in Queens. I got myself a chicken souvlaki platter, and Pete got himself a classic gyro. Pete, gyro's pretty big.
It's a big gyro, yes.
It's a big gyro. It's a man's gyro. I think you can handle it.
I think I can manage.
We're gonna find out. So, Evolution Amateur MMA, one of the best amateur shows I've seen ever, and I think you would probably agree with me on that one.
I would definitely agree. This was, I've been going to the Evolution shows since they formed the company, and I think this is the best one they ever put on, which would put it high in the running for the best amateur show I've ever seen.
There were 3 title fights tonight, and the most important thing is that you're getting pepper sprayed.
Yes, I am getting pepper sprayed. Ben Sires not only won, but he won in 4 seconds.
That was a great knockout, and luckily I got the photos. So
yeah, that was fantastic. And check out those photos on thefightnerd.com. But first, check out my write-up on Mid-Atlantic Combat Sports.
No, check my site first.
No, mine first.
No, mine.
Come on, guys. Come on.
This is the man who came and finished his gyro. The other fights of the night. There were other fights besides Ben Sires. What else happened tonight?
A lot of great ones. There was... I wish I could remember all the names.
Yeah, that's the problem with the amateur fights, is you can't remember the names, but there were a lot of good ones. There's, the title fights were pretty great as well.
Yeah, Gladstone from New York Sanda. He had probably the best slam of the night. It was absolutely fantastic. He went to do what looked like it was just going to be like a turning backdrop, but instead he put the guy straight over his head, turned around and slammed him. I believe you got some shots of that as well.
I did, which just rolled over your voice as well. And you can check this out on my website again. Not Pete's. Mine. Mine first. Mine.
Definitely mine. That is where you check it for superior writing.
Thefightnerd.com. Mine.
Mid-Atlantic Combat Sport.
Thefightnerd.com. Besides that, there were a lot of other good fights. It's hard to just remember a lot of their names, but I mean, overall there were some good slams. I mean, for an amateur show, I wasn't really expecting it to be this caliber, and it was pretty great.
I don't think there was a single... not a single bad fight. I don't think there was a single dull moment. Like, this was great, and it's always so hard to do matchmaking for amateurs. I was really impressed with what they were able to do here. So, yeah, overall, I could not give this a higher rating.
It's one of the best shows, amateur shows, probably we've seen ever. And I mean, if you haven't seen an amateur show yet, definitely this is a reason to see it, because sometimes it's hard to make matches with the amateurs. But Steven Katz does a great job of putting the fights together. He knows how to pick the guys. He knows how to scout them. So he's definitely one to check out.
They got a new show coming up on December 4th. The one thing that I thought was kind of silly about the show, and the only real criticism I put of this show, is that they were really trying to push the next show to the point where they had an intermission just talking about the next show and like pushing everything they could. So I thought that was a little silly, but you know what? They put on a good enough show that I'll do the same thing. Go get tickets. It's right next to New York. This is literally the easiest live show to get to for MMA.
Yeah, we don't get paid to say that, so we're saying that because we actually believe it.
Not yet, anyway.
Still shout out Peter Lampasona begging for money. That's a keeper forever. So that's our vlog for Evolution Amateur MMA. You can check out more on mattcombatsports.com. And of course thefightnerd.com for all the photos and for this vlog, which you're probably watching right now. And now we're going to dig into our Greek food. And you can't have any because it sucks to be you. See you at the next show, people.